We're here at the UiPath Together Public Sector Summit with Jennifer Nnanna, Business Development Manager Public Sector at Kodak Alaris. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let me first ask, where has automation made a meaningful difference in how the government serves the public?
All right, so I would say technology has made a meaningful difference everywhere. The impacts of automation are far-reaching and truly game-changing for agencies and citizens alike. Anytime technology partners can help agencies remove manual processes, specifically when it comes to time-consuming, costly, and restrictive paper-based processes, right? So we are one step further in improving citizen interaction through improved access to data, reduced errors, greater security of personal information, very important, right? And all around faster processing times for serving clients. I just want to read one of many examples we have where data automation has made a positive difference for the public, right? So the Maryland Motor Vehicle Administration, the MVA, they had aging technology. And they were witnessing an influx on the Real ID applications, and the deadline for compliant identification through the Real ID Act, it was quickly approaching. So the Maryland MVA implemented a fleet of 450 Kodak Alaris scanners. Now, these scanners came with a passport flatbed and accessories to ensure faster processing times, right? So this meant they could double down on application processing and prevent backlogs and damage to ID cards such as fragile birth certificates. We pretty much help them improve their turnaround times and significantly form a simple technology shift.
So next, what do you see driving the growth of automation in government, and how do you see that changing in the year ahead, and why?
All right, well, honestly, I think as we see a shift towards digitally native documents and incoming data sources, right? It forces agencies to take a closer look at their automation process. Data is coming in from various sources and in various forms. It all needs to be managed efficiently and get back into the back-end systems. So that has to be done in a way that will ensure accuracy, and it has to be confident, it has to be accessible, and it has to have proper retention as well as management. I believe this is being compounded by several government-issued mandates as well as deadlines. You know, these deadlines are pushing agencies to become a more consistent and digital environment. In the year ahead, we will start to see more agencies experimenting with additional integration work, so that the data ends up flowing through their infrastructure for better improved governance, compliance, and connectivity within other systems that they work with. All right, so for example, to provide solutions in this realm, Kodak Alaris has joined forces with our global alliance partner, UiPath, to connect document capture software like Kodak Capture Pro and info input directly to job queues, right? So our software solutions are about more than just automation. They transform images into data that agencies can use to feed into the UiPath automated workflows to gain further process efficiencies. Now, taking it a step further, enabling solutions to become an extension of a bot, an instance like the Kodak Infused Smart Connected Scanning Solution, right? We provide a direct two-way API that provides seamless connectivity into one line of business systems. So this is pretty much paired with world-class image quality from Kodak scanners itself, right? So this image quality is critical because it corresponds to data accuracy, which allows the UiPath machine learning bots to successfully optimize performance, right? While, you know, we always say the best RPA solutions they demand the best capture solutions, but data has to be accurate. At the point of capture, that's where we come into play, right? And this causes minimal manual interventions downstream. So in a nutshell, Kodak Alaris provides reliable, accurate data capture, which maximizes the ROI and RPA of investments.
And then next, how far along are agencies in training employees to use automation to do their jobs more efficiently or, to do more valuable work?
All right, so that's a mouthful. While the rise in RPA, there has been a shift to focus on value-added activities, right? So while enabling automation to take care of the operational repetitive tasks that are used to overwhelm government personnel, I think there is quite a bit of variance with the level of automation maturity and corresponding training that takes place throughout these agencies. As a technology provider in public sector as myself, we see some tech-friendly, mature organizations and others, they just started this automation journey. Nonetheless, we are witnessing a major shift to more value-added work through the power of automation, right? So another thing about data automation is that training is supposed to be minimal. It's supposed to be something that's seamless, quick, and efficient, less stress. Once a process and cultural change has occurred, right, very little training is supposed to be required because there's less human involvement in the repetitive process. And our Kodak Infused Smart Connected Scanning solution enables access to automated workflows on the front end, and it's just very simple to use, very simple to set up. Literally, you take a sheet of paper with a QR code on it and slide it right through the scanner, and that's pretty much that's all that's required for the end user to start.
Fantastic. And finally, how do you see automation continuing to evolve from a back office work function to more of a mission-centric activity in government?
All right, so honestly, I think it's necessary that this trend started in the back office at first, right? And it will naturally transcend into a more citizen-facing activity. Again, this comes back to successful integration. The more we integrate and connect everything through automation, systems, data, and people, right, the sooner we will profound efficiency gains in this sector. So with proven success stories in the back office, I'm confident that we'll see the acceleration pour into more mission-centric activities, and allocating funding for these investments and government mandates that pushes for a paperless digital world will further accelerate this change as well.
Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us here at the UiPath Together Public Sector Summit and sharing some of your insights with us.
Perfect, thank you.